Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Rita's Book Club. Continuing with the Pride Month theme, this week I'm reviewing Something Spectacular by Alexis Hall. You guys know that I'm a sucker for Alexis books, and I love this new Regency romantic comedy, Something Fabulous. So I was really excited when a second book was announced, this time from Peggy's perspective. Peggy Delancey isn't at all ready to move on from her former flame, Arabella Tarleton, but Belle has her own plans for a love match and she needs Peggy's help to make those plans a reality. Still hung up on her feelings and unable to deny Belle what she wants, Peggy reluctantly agrees to help her woo the famous and flamboyant opera singer Orfeo. She certainly doesn't expect to find common ground with a celebrated soprano, but when Peggy and Orfeo meet, a whole new flame is ignited that she can't ignore. Peggy finds an immediate kinship with Orfeo, who's just as non-conforming as she is, and just as affected by their instant connection. They've never been able to find their place in the world, but as the pair walks the line between friendship, flirtation, and something more, they may just find their place with each other. This book is just something else. If I absolutely fell in love with Bonnie and Valentine in the first book, I became completely obsessed with Peggy and Orfeo in this new one. It was such a joy to read this book. The drama is very minimal and resolved pretty quickly, but we know once again that the love and friendship that bonds these characters together will make it through it all. Peggy and Orfeo together and individually were such amazing characters. They had the courage to exist in the world precisely as they were, and they found their own ways to make themselves free, to live by their own rules, which made them so brave to me. Orfeo were such a beautiful character that I totally get how Peggy was completely connected with them, even through all the obstacles they faced. The descriptions of the way they sang really made me want to listen to them and be involved in their cloud of pure, raw talent. Orfeo were also incredibly brave to leave behind the life he always knew as a castrato and as own, to live freely and enjoy life to the fullest by their own rules. And of course, our sweet dear Peggy. In this book, it's so beautiful to watch her want to be the hero of her own story and not be afraid to want what she desired and to do everything in her power to make it happen. She was always described as Bella's unrequited lover, but in this book, she's finally able to get past that and get her own happy ending with the love of her life. I think that there were also some very interesting subjects about identity that were handled with so much care, like the fact that Peggy wanted to be a parent but not a mother. She didn't want to be limited to be identified as a mother, and that inner debate she has with this was really well written and explained, and even used as a way to legitimize her relationship later on with Orfeo publicly in that Regency era, but with the knowledge that there was a clear understanding between the two of them. I also feel like I have to give a huge shout out to Peggy's parents. What a refreshing way they showed how to love and accept their Peggy. They loved each other deeply and uncomplicatedly, and that was what they showed Peggy every single day through their words and actions. Just to add pretty quickly that I loved how even though the focus was on Peggy and Orfeo's story, we were also able to get glimpses of our favorite couple, Bonnie and Valentine, just thriving and loving each other deeply. It was glorious to see their moments, and I miss their shenanigans. I don't know if we will have a third book of the series, and I might have missed Alex's announcement of it, but I would really love for a new one. I was very curious about Arabella's own journey towards love, or even Sir Horley's, which I just wanted to hug so damn hard. So I think that is a good setup to continue this series. As always, if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram at ritasbookclub for more content. Thanks for watching and see you next week. Happy readings.